thank you for thinking of me and giving me this award on behalf of the hundreds of thousands of people that have made the ultimate sacrifice, and some are missing still, and some are wounded and came home, and their lives have changed dramatically. I want to first thank the Korea Society for the work that they continuously do to make certain that the so-called forgotten war is not really entirely forgotten. And I also want to take this time to tell you how much the Van Fleet Award is appreciated by those of us who did go to Korea. On occasions like this, I am reminded that in late June of 1950, I was stationed in the 2nd Infantry Division at Fort Lewis in the state of Washington. And we were alerted that President Truman, our Commander-in-Chief, and the United Nations were going to go to war in Korea in order to safeguard and protect democracy. I had no idea where Korea was, and certainly most of us had no idea of what the political issues were. But we had taken an oath to serve, and that we did. And we fought from Busan in June to the Yalu River, which covered past the 38th parallel past Pyongyang. And as we awaited to return home thinking that the war was over, as you all know, a massive amount of troops from Korea completely surrounded us. And November 30th, 1950 was a nightmare, with bugles and horns and flares and screams and yelling. And miraculously, some of us survived. And we all mourn now those that, from whatever country that were fighting, that they didn't return, the missing that are still missing. We all regret what happened to the families that were torn asunder because of these tragedies. And when I left Korea, I had hoped in my heart that I never, 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 never would return. But I did return. And to my miraculously amazement, I saw that out of the smothering ashes, out of the poverty and despair and hopelessness, a great nation grew. That nation is not only a friend of America, an exciting trading partner, but an anchor in that part of the world for democracy. On behalf of all of us that participated, for those that are not here, and for those families that still have the haunting memories of their loved ones, let me thank all of you for what you're doing, once again, to make certain that these efforts were not in vain, that a great nation is now our friend and ally, that we can keep hope alive for democracy. And once again, the forgotten war is really not forgotten. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.